To pick up where we left off, let's learn more about the CIA Triad. Now, this has nothing to do with spies or secret agents. In our context, CIA stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. The three essential security goals every organization must protect to keep their information secure. Now, let's break them down one by one, starting with confidentiality first. Confidentiality is the property that information is not made available or disclosed to unauthorized individuals, entities, or processes. Let me explain this concept by using a simple example centered around Alice and Bob. Alice is about to send a message to Bob. However, the message she wants to send to Bob contains confidential information. In other words, she does not want anyone other than Bob to read it. Now imagine a third person gaining access to the message after it has been sent. If the attacker manages to do so, he is able to read the content of this message, and therefore the message is no longer confidential. This is what we call a violation of the confidentiality security objective and can have serious consequences depending on the nature and content of this message. Alright, next up, let's have a look at integrity. Integrity is the property of accuracy and completeness. Don't worry, this may sound complicated, but in fact it's not. Again, let's assume Alice wants to send another message to Bob. Just like before, an attacker is able to gain access to the message. We already know that this is a violation of confidentiality, but this time the attacker does not only read the message, they also change the content of the message and therefore violate its integrity. Bob will not receive the initial message of Alice. Instead, he receives an altered message without even knowing so. The initial message is no longer accurate or complete. Last but not least, availability. Availability, as the third security objective, is the property of being accessible and usable on demand by an authorized entity. Now, information is usually stored on central database systems and is made available via network technology. Like many others, Alice and Bob are enjoying the flexibility and convenience of services provided via the internet. One of the services they are using is the online banking service of their bank. Both of them are relying on this service to pay their bills and secure their savings. Now, if for whatever reason this service is made unavailable, then Alice and Bob can get into serious trouble. They have no longer access to their monetary funds, they can no longer make transactions, and they will really have a hard time making it in today's world. So information has to be available when needed. And that takes us to a quick wrap-up. Confidentiality means keeping information private. Integrity means keeping information accurate and complete, while availability means keeping information accessible when needed. Together, these three form the CIA Triad, the foundation of information security.